Imagine this. One fake news story, just a single tweet or leaked document, triggers a global market crash. Not a brief dip, not a correction. Billions of dollars vanish. Investors spiral into panic. And no one knows what's real anymore. Sounds like a thriller? In today's hyper-connected world, it could happen faster than anyone is prepared for. Meet Novatech, a trillion-dollar tech giant at the center of everything: artificial intelligence, cloud infrastructure, defense systems, and digital identity. Then, out of nowhere, something shifts. Anonymous leaks begin circulating. Alleged insider documents show internal chaos, looming lawsuits, and financial trouble. Some of the content appears genuine. Screenshots, company emails, even what looks like a partial audit. Social media lights up. News sites pick it up. But Novatech says, nothing. Each day brings a new twist. A deepfake video showing the CEO resigning, supposed emails revealing fraud, financial spreadsheets that no one can verify. Novatech's stock plummets, first 10%, then 30%, then over 60%. Algorithmic trading systems accelerate the panic. They're not just reacting to Novatech, they're tracking volatility across sectors, correlations between stocks, and sudden sell-offs in connected industries. Because Novatech is tied to hundreds of suppliers, partners, and financial institutions, fear spreads through the network. Within days, entire indexes fall, and billions are wiped off the markets, not just from Novatech, but from everything around it. People ask, why isn't Novatech saying anything? Why not deny the rumors and stop the bleeding? Behind the scenes, the company is in chaos not because the rumors are true, but because parts of them sound true. Like any large corporation, Novatech has its share of internal challenges, ongoing audits, product delays, maybe even a lawsuit or two. But the fake news twists these issues into something much darker. Real documents are mixed with fabrications. Timelines are distorted. Deepfakes and forged emails fill the gaps. The result? A version of reality that's almost believable and impossible to fully disprove. Executives draft statements, but each one is picked apart. Say too little, and the market panics. Say too much, and they might misstep legally or worse, confirm part of the rumor. Meanwhile, the story spreads like wildfire. Every hour brings new posts, fake documents, manipulated audio. By the time a response is ready, the narrative has already shifted. Novatech is paralyzed, caught between legal risk, internal uncertainty, and an information war it can't control. And it's not just Novatech. Many of its suppliers depend on it for major contracts. If Novatech goes down, their future goes with it. Even if they're stable today, investors start pricing in tomorrow's risk. Publicly defending Novatech could backfire, legally or in the eyes of shareholders. So the silence spreads. And with it, the panic. Investment funds holding Novatech stock begin offloading other assets to limit exposure. Banks with Novatech loans tighten credit across the board. Algorithms detect the wave and react automatically, selling everything that looks remotely connected. What began as a rumor becomes a system-wide crash, automated, amplified, and out of control. Government agencies begin to investigate. But the wheels turn slowly. Press releases are delayed. Legal reviews take time. No one wants to make a definitive statement that might prove wrong. And in a market ruled by speed, hesitation looks like confirmation. By the time the truth begins to emerge, the trust is already gone. Weeks later, Novatech finally denies insolvency, but the statements are vague, cautious, and too late to rebuild confidence. Independent probes show a mix of truth and fabrication, a few internal problems blown out of proportion by false documents and coordinated misinformation. Was it a cyber attack? A hostile market play? Or just digital hysteria gone viral? No one knows for sure. And that's what scares people most. In a world where a single story can spread faster than the facts, how stable are our financial systems really? Novatech may be fictional, but the dynamics aren't. In the real world, some companies are so large, so deeply embedded in supply chains, financial systems, and digital infrastructure that even the suspicion of trouble can trigger global consequences. And when trust breaks faster than truth can catch up, the damage becomes real. If you found this scenario thought-provoking, consider subscribing. We explore how technology, politics, and fragile systems collide, and what might happen when the wrong variable tips the balance. One idea, one rumor, one trigger. That's all it takes.